microphone over here. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This has been one heck of a day, ain't it? Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday. Hello, Miss Sharon. I did get your emails. I will respond to them at some point this evening. Good gravy. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is going to be the first weekly tarot for all signs. So, all right. Aries, you really you had stuff to say, didn't you? Make sure I'm not. So we're going to go through the signs. We're going to go through the signs one by one. And I'm going to... Oh, you gave me all three, didn't you? And I'm going to use two different decks today. I'm going to use the Star Child Tarot. And I'm also going to use the Thelema for clarifiers in case I need them. So, buckle up, buttercups. Here we go. This is going to be one heck of a week. We have the full moon in Virgo. The 7th and the 8th. We have the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction still occurring. Mercury separating from Neptune, so that's nice to hear. And we're preparing for Taurus season soon. So we have a lot going on. We're going to get right into it. And we'll take a little bit of a break at some point. But here we go. Aries, I have for you the 5 of crystals. I have temperance. And I have the 5 of swords. So Aries, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, for y'all. Let me make sure I know that you're here. It's just weird that I don't have more people here. Just checking. Okay, well, I'm live and in color. All right, 5 of crystals, temperance, and 5 of swords. What I'm seeing from this is Aries this week, as we're at the height of your season, there is a sense of aloneness. There is a sense of separation. There is a sense of, oh my gosh, I'm in this all by my god darn self. No one understands me. No one gets me. My friends, my family, my close loved ones, they don't understand. They don't get it. Temperance is telling me to let you know to have patience with yourself and with others. I know you want to run, and I know you want to shout it from the rooftops, and I know you want everybody to get it and see it the way you get it, the way you see it. Totally understand that, Aries. Totally get that. However, you need to have some patience. And the reason for that is this 5 of swords, Aries. This 5 of swords. I'll tell you that because the ideas that you're putting forward, because the ideologies are changing, because you're standing here saying, I need you to hear me. You're stuck in this delusion. I need you to hear me. You're stuck in this whatever, right? I need you to hear me and get unstuck, right? And to not be so far into fear, to not be so far into yourself, maybe, to an unhealthy stance, amount. Just all of this, I need you to get out of this. It's conflict. So it's going to be conflicting conflicting ideas, conflicting conversations. Nothing too intense as long as you don't let it get that intense this week, Aries. Hello, everyone that's just joining us. As long as you don't allow it to get too intense, it won't be. The 5 of Swords is more of an intellectual verbal sparring than it is um like a real like like, oh my god, we cannot be friends anymore, right? Like a serious like tower moment or separation, or you know what I'm saying, like world card where the chapter is shut down. This is a temporary misunderstanding. You're not alone. You're not just out here just, windmilling and whiling. You do have some support. So while you're growing, right, and you're ascending and you're getting it and you're seeing things for what they are, you have to be patient with the rest of them, because the rest there's a reason why all this is happening in your season, because you know what, we knew you'd get it. We knew you'd get it. Those of you that are, and we knew you'd be very vocal about it. And we knew you would shout from the rooftops. And we knew you would just be the one to say, no, we're not going to allow this to happen this way. Yes, we're going to support. Yes, we're going to send positive energy. Yes, we're going to send great energy. And not only that, Aries. Hey, the Aries. Not only that, Aries, that Mars energy, that warring energy, let me tell you something. That's exactly what we need. So I need you to not be so focused in on whether or not everybody is completely getting it, and more focused on how can you utilize your energy to assist in the fight. Your warring spirit, assist in the fight. When you're hearing things in your meditative time, right? Assist in the fight. Be binding, be loosing, be warring. Fight it back. Let's lift the veil together. Battle with love, high vibrational energy. If you're a prayer, pray. And let yourself be guided on what to pray, what to speak into this earth, right? So this can be lifted. So it's going to be some internal lifting as well with Aries, right? You're going to be needing to lift some things internally. I know. I get irritated with all that too. Like, dang it, I thought I was done. But you're lifting up some things internally, lifting your own veil. I do see with the planetary energies as they are right now in the portal that we're walking through and walking in right now, that energy, most definitely this is ascension energy for Aries. Ascension energy beyond. Okay? And that ascension, that awakening, that further awakening is going to also allow you to know where to fight and know what to say and know how to say it and know how to express yourself. Financially, yeah. Financially, I've got the Four of Pentacles. This is not a time to go out spending a whole lot of money. The Two of Pentacles, along with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So I would say that start putting money to the side, or start looking at if this is something that's within you. If you've been feeling like, oh, I need to be starting a business, or I need to be doing something different, entrepreneurial. Find less expensive ways to do that, because all of that will come into that balance. And this new way of working, or whatever it is that you're looking to do entrepreneurial wise, or maybe even new career as we come out of this, it's going to be much less toxic. You're not going to have the daggers in your back. So this is also a good time to really be thinking, because pretty soon after this week, very soon after this week, it's going to be full steam ahead. Okay, so we don't have much longer to have this beautiful time to ourselves to be hermited. The portal is going to definitely still be open. Um, yeah. I mean, this portal is open, like wide open until November 12th. This is this is crazy change, amazing energy until November 12th. And that necessarily that it's gonna be anything. I know good and gosh darn well y'all do not want that. Okay. Um Not that it'll be closed, but it'll be not as easy. We got a lot of conflict going on this week. We're gonna move it on to Taurus. We're gonna move it to Taurus. And so what we're talking about here for those watching the replay, there is a Jupiter Pluto conjunction meditation that is on this channel. It was done on Saturday, so please go check that out. April the 5th. All right, Taurus. Taurus, for you as well, I have Temperance. I have the Five of Wands. And I have the Seven of Cups. Taurians, you also have to have patience. So we've got the Ram and the Bull that need to have some patience, child. The Ram and the Bull need to have some patience. For you, I see this is a conflict of ideas and ideals. Ideas, passions, the way your passions have played out, or they're playing out. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. Now this is Sun, Moon, and Rising. We'll call this for Sun, Moon, and Rising, all the signs, all the readings. There's confusion as well because things are changing so rapidly. It's hard for you to grab a hold to it. You weren't seeing, like, things have definitely not played out the way that oh my gosh, we got another Five of Wands. That is a real big issue. Let me get some more clarification. Why is this the second Five of Wands here? To clarify Temperance, I pulled the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands and we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay. You had some ideas that were brewing and like some things I feel like some of you Taurians tried or were about to try, and it seems like it's so conflicting and it's so harsh and you just can't get it. Like it's like every time you start it, somebody with this Knight of Wands swoops in and then makes you second guess yourself with this Four of Cups. Like every time you get an idea, somebody swoops in and it's just like, that's stupid. What you doing that for? Okay. Now on this Five of Wands, to clarify this, I have the Ace of Swords. Let's see what else. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Eight of Wands. So basically through the conflict, necessity is the mother of invention. Hey, Fit Goddess. Hey, Jeanette. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands. Necessity is the mother of invention, Taurians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So even though it seems like at every turn, somebody is just like pouring water on you and making you turn it into mud, or they're just like putting out your fire, or they're just like, you know, right, being a wet noodle, just a Debbie Downer. And that's causing a conflict within yourself. That's why the Seven of Cups is here. That's causing some confusion within yourself. Like, did I hear correctly from my higher self, or was I mishearing? Hey, Miss Marie. Hey, Ceresia. Did I hear correctly, or was I not hearing? Is this really the path I'm supposed to be going on, or did I just completely miss it? But know that what you heard is right, and it's true, and it is obstacles, it is opposing, interfering spirits that are coming in to Debbie Down it. They're coming in to crush it. So, and really what's happening here is a test. Are you going to, Eight of Wands, keep moving and stay in communication with your higher self and the universe and God, and guard your heart and guard your ideas and defend them and still plant that seed and still move forward? Or are you going to succumb to the confusion and all of this? This is only in your place and in your space so that you learn how to overcome the obstacle, so that you learn to listen, so that you learn to trust your higher being. Okay? That's the only reason this is here. That's the only reason these things are happening. So don't get depressed. Don't get down. Don't be like, oh my God, it's not going to work. Okay. So what? If so-and-so said such and such a, who cares? Is that what you heard? Okay, then go on with it. Because even if you make a misstep, you're still going to have Three of Wands. Your ship is still going to come in. You are still going to be divinely guided. So that Three of Wands is the first clarifier. Hey, Mr. Travis, that Three of Wands is the first clarifier, Taurus, on our Seven of Cups. So let's see why else it's here. Yep. This is a time, Six of Pentacles, as you come into balance. Six of Cups. Solidification of your foundation. Solidification, providing for your family, structure, whatever that is. Providing for the collective. There was once a day when you did not just toss away your dreams and your desires. There was a day where you truly believed in that anything could come true. There was a day where you used to believe that you could accomplish anything. You need to bring that day back. You need to bring that day back. There was once that day. Bring it back. Remember what it was like to be a little one, a younger one, boy or girl. And you had your invisible friends. Those were your spirit guides and your angels hanging out with you. But remember how you used to dream. Do that again this week. Use this energy to do that again. Use the full moon on the 7th to unleash your dreams and put energy towards it, to manifest it. Defend it with all your might. Put your intention towards it. Because that's really at your core who you are, that little one. Only that little one knows now how to put their energy out there and set their intention and see their goal and see it through. Okay? Don't be worried about what everybody else says, child. Honey, if I did that, I wouldn't have done half the stuff I done done. Maybe some of it I shouldn't have done. Anyway, that's Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's move this along to Geminis. Okay, all right. These cards are jumping out tonight, honey. They are not waiting. They want to be heard. They're like, Mom, you ain't touched cheese and rice. You ain't touched us in a minute. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have the Eight of Cups. I have the Knight of Wands. And I have the King of Cups. Ooh. Interesting. Gemini, look at what planet she's looking at in this Eight of Cups. Lo and behold, she's looking at Saturn. The Eight of Cups represents, right, leaving some emotions and some things behind that no longer serve us, letting down our walls and letting down our guards, and understanding that we have overcome them. We have overcome, right? Well, really, the song says, we shall overcome. But for you, it's we have. So you're looking back at Father Time, and you're looking back at all those rules and regulations and all those foundations and thought processes, and how you governed your life and how you let other people govern your life and how it made you feel. And now you're like, I don't need any of that crap anymore. We done. This is a new day. It's a new time. I no longer need to place the protections in place and keep them up so that I won't get hurt in the same way. I have healed that wound, and I'm willing to and ready to let the guard down. Time can indeed heal all wounds as long as you utilize the time correctly. But the beautiful thing about the great teacher, Saturn, is if you choose to learn the lessons, they might be hard. But when you learn it, you don't have to relearn it. Been there, done that, got that t-shirt kind of thing. So you've been there, you've done that, you've got that t-shirt. And now at this beautiful time with Saturn in Aquarius, guarding and opening and making it fresh and new, grand ideas, you can walk away from all of that old stuff and not ever have to turn back. Knight of Wands, moving forward. Look at him. He is all embodied with light. He is a light being. Hey, Miss Surrey. He is a light being in and of himself. He is his light. And his light shines bright. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. His light shines bright. And if you look at it, it's almost as if the top of his head doesn't exist. He has released himself from being confined by his ego and his third dimensional mind. Hey, Jeannie. Being confined by his third dimensional mind, and now is allowing his spirit, his higher self, to rule, his higher self to speak, his higher self to govern, and he has become the light. See, when you get rid of all the shackles and the chains, when you get rid of the walls, the light can shine in. When you throw open the blinds, the light can shine in. And here we are with the King of Cups, perfectly balanced. His throat, his heart, and his solar plexus are in perfect alignment, with the moon behind him and his emotions balanced. When your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus chakra are in full alignment, you are in full trust and full control over your power, your beliefs, and your speech. Your creative center is in full control, and your emotions are fully balanced. So that which you desire is now aligned with your higher self. That which you desire is aligned with your purpose and your plan. That which you desire is now no longer based on these old feelings, emotions, and these old desires and needs to care for certain things. And I got to protect myself, and I can't let myself go out there too far, and I can't let myself dream too much, and I can't let myself believe in myself too much. I got to believe in what this person say, and that person said I got to do it this way, and this person said I got to do it that way, and this other person said I'm going to hell in a handbasket. You ain't gonna care no more. We're not at a point where we can no more. Your emotions are now fully balanced. So that beautiful Gemini mind that be like switching up real fast, like, like, now it's in balance, and it's your yin and your yang are now coming together. Your dark and your light are meshing together and integrating in a way that you are in full control of your dark and able to allow your light to fully do and accomplish that which it is set out to do. Your throat, your heart, and your power are all in alignment. And you're not getting swayed to and fro because of emotions. That's this week for you, Gemini. That's a beautiful space to be in. What is it you really want? What do you want? What is really deep down inside for you? What is your real purpose? If money wasn't an option and what other people thought about it wasn't an option, what is your real purpose? And why are you not going after it? This is the week to go. This is a beautiful week to go. And release it on the full moon. Release your power. We're going to talk about that a little bit later tonight. Gemini, that's oof. And do it quickly. I know I ain't got to say that twice to my Geminis. Set your mind to it and do it. Set your mind to it and speak it. Set your heart to it. Set your power to it and let it go. And unleash it. And create it. Now, I ain't got to tell a Gemini to move fast, y'all. Move with the quickness. Quickness. Thank you guys for being here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't even say thank you guys for being here fast enough. And the cards just are coming out, child. Cancer. Cancer. We're moving on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. I have the Lovers. I have the Queen of Crystals. And I have the Ten of Swords. Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, this is crazy. We are in such creativity mode. We are in such maternal mode. We are in such a mode of coming together in partnerships. Hey, Teresa. Coming together in partnerships. And holding all of this in so we can nurture it and birth it. Holding it in so we can nurture it and birth it. The problem is, Cancer, this Ten of Swords is telling me not only are we nurturing our own, we seem to be holding on to too many of other burdens. And I feel like we're not comprehending that we need to release our own toxicity. That we need to release our own toxicity in order to truly come into this soul contract, soul partner. And it's not a bad, right? This isn't bad. But in order to come into that soulmate beautiful union fully. There are many soulmates that are being moved into our world. So for some of us, we are allowed to have a soulmate that is in a romantic sense. But that soulmate that's being brought into your world, Cancer, you cannot allow that to take over your consciousness. Because the one that's there, or maybe the current one, or what have you, is not codependent, right? This is a whole different way of thinking and being. This Page of Swords, you all communicate in a new way, and the other soulmates that are being brought into your circle are there in supporting and peer roles, so that the sharing of ideas, it's like the tribes are being brought together. Yeah. There's been so much anxiety and concern. I'm not sure if this person accepts me. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. I'm not sure if these people really understand me. Am I going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? And we're withdrawing. This Four of Pentacles is not necessarily even about money, but it's like we're kind of going back into our cave. We're blocking our own blessings. Some Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You're blocking your own blessing. You're blocking your own flow of love and light. It can't get to your heart because you're worrying too much. And you're not just trusting that the people that have been brought to you have been brought to you for a reason. And that the direction you're on, Teresa, is for a reason. You as well. This is probably going to be a constant theme now throughout, except for the Aries. Aries knew exactly what they was doing. They just had to slow down. When we get double-minded, this is for anybody, when we get double-minded and start worrying, we take all of it back. It's like we take our intentions back. We're showing disbelief to the universe. What is this Queen of... And so we can't get it because we're blocking it. We got fear. Fear is the killer of everything. Ooh, we got some nostalgia or some family going on. Let's see if there's some soul family coming with this Queen of... Ooh, and the Empress. Wow, I have the Mistress and the Maven of manifestation here. Yeah, okay, thank you. Ooh, and the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, this is all about balance, child. Listen, this is what I have here, and I'm going to tell you the story. Queen of Crystals is the main object, right? I call her the Mistress of manifestation. Not that she's the side chick. I'm not trying to say that about her. She a queen, baby. She a queen. I also have the Six of Cups. I have the Empress, and I have the Six of Pentacles. Let me tell you what I feel like with this here. Remember the time. Do you remember? Right. Remember the time when we fell in love. Oof. Michael Jackson, baby. Remember the time. Remember that time you fell in love. Remember that time you fell in love with yourself. Remember that time when you believed in yourself so much that nothing could stop you. Remember the time when you didn't doubt yourself at all. Do you remember that time? Because I remember that time. You remember that. That's what you got to get back to. Bringing back your remembrance of the time when you believed in yourself. Bring back to remembrance the time when you understood that you were this beautiful woman, man, entity, Cancerian, that could literally bring into their existence whatever they wanted. Where you as well believed in your dreams. Ooh, that's another good one. September. Yes. And that would fit with the Queen of Crystals, because that's Virgo energy, honey. That's September. Yes, hunty. You got to find that childlike energy. You got to find that childlike energy again. Remember back to that time when you were innocent and didn't know any better but to believe. That is the innocence. Yes, dear. That is the innocence that we have to seek. That is the absolute purest belief that we have to find. And I think that's also why this Ten of Swords is here. Yeah, you need to communicate with your higher self. You need to communicate, honey, with your higher self and with your younger self. So that your ship, when you believed that your ship could come in and become self-partnered again and stop, hello, somebody, and stop carrying everybody else's crap. Listen, you got to get rid of your own toxicity because it's stopping yours, it's blocking your blessing. You got to get rid of your own. And because you're carrying yours, you keep attracting more other people's. And now you're also carrying other people's. And some of you all Cancers have some very toxic people around you that keep speaking ill over you. And you need to stop listening to them. When they start speaking negativity over you and about you, I gotta go. Click. Stop calling, right? That telephone song, stop calling. I don't want to speak anymore. Y'all know the song I'm talking about. Lady Gaga and Beyonce. And they at the dang on club and the man keep calling. And they like, listen, I told you it was girls' night. I'm not listening to you. I'm on the dance floor. Hey, Miss Mystique. I can't hear you no more. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hang that dang on phone up. I don't have time for people to start talking negative over me. You want to start talking about me and saying what I ain't doing and how you think I should be doing and I'm not this and I'm not that. I really don't have time for this conversation. Bye, click. You can't let that programming keep coming into your ears. Stop letting that programming come into your ears. You're carrying around too much toxic stuff. But on the flip side, on the good side of this, as you release all of that, I feel like by the end of the week, into next week, there's going to be even more soulmates brought into you. Your soul tribe brought around you to lift you up. All right? Cut them off, baby. They gots to go. They gots to go. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Listen, you guys can support the channel, Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App. And also, I still am doing this. Let me put this up here. I am still doing the live sessions for 40% off. If you go to my website, heartofinspiration.net. I'm still doing live sessions 40% off at heartofinspiration.net. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting me, supporting the channel. With your support, I will soon be able to do this full time. So, if y'all want me full time, subscribe, like, share, and turn them bells on, honey. All right, we're moving it on to Leo. We're moving it on to my Leos. My lions. How's everybody doing? Leo the lion. All right, here we go. Ooh. Strength. 4 of Cups. And the 3 of Crystals. Strength, the 4 of Cups, and the 3 of Crystals. Okay. Leo, carefully think about where you are putting your very potent energy this week. I want you to very carefully consider with whom you are sharing your energy this week. Carefully consider what you are seeking to manifest this week. Because I feel that if you're not intentional with it, it's kind of like going all over the place, spraying it to and fro. Right? It's going all over. And by it going all over the place and not being directed, you're not being very intentional, for lack of a better word, on what you're actually manifesting and who you're manifesting and who you're bringing in. This Three of Crystals tells me there's a partnership brewing of some sort or many sorts. So let's see. Let's look a little bit more. Why is the Strength card here, please? Oh, you have the Queen of Pentacles as well. So we could be looking at a Virgo, could also be a Capricorn or Taurus. Oh, and we have the Star card. Leo, have you been trying to... You know what you want. I feel like some of you are very impatient, though. Like it's not coming to you fast enough. Yeah, and you're caught in your own thoughts. Oh, about your love life? Oh, here you are again. Yeah, baby, okay. Some of you Leos are trying to manifest, or you're wanting this relationship to like pop off, jump off. You ready for commitment and to run down the goddamn aisle. I'm sorry. You ready to run down the aisle. Either that and or you are looking for more of a manifestation or a commitment you feel like even from the universe. Some of you all are like, I've been praying and I've been all sorts of things. You know, like I've been speaking it, I've been intending it, I've been naming it and claiming it and all this kind of stuff. And you're like, it ain't happened yet. That, right? So there's the duality here. This Two of Cups, this Two of Cups here can mean romantic. This also can mean other types of really divine soulmates. Again, there are many different types of soulmates. I mean, you can have a soulmate that you work with. You can have a soulmate that you're in, that a member of your family could be a soulmate, you know, what have you. But it's almost as if you're doubting yourself, or you're beginning to doubt how they feel about you, and or whether or not this is all going to work, and you're just trapped in your own mind. Some of y'all. I have the Three of Crystals and the Moon. There's some, what else? And here's the Empress. Guys, this is a big manifestation week for a lot of us. This is a big week for us to really put out there like the biggest, most audacious, most tremendous goals ever. This is a crazy week also for us to really say, I want to know who I am and I want to know what I'm to be doing. And matter of fact, not only do I want to know, I actually do know. This is what makes my heart sing. So this is what I'm going to do. Girl, you ain't old. Good night, Miss Suri. Chat, look, and this Ace of Cups. Yeah, some of y'all is stuck on love. I have the Moon, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, listen. Child. And this Three of Crystals. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all are trying to manifest a love relationship from a friendship. Some of y'all are looking at this friendship and thinking it's supposed to be romantic. And really, the reason why y'all two are together is so you can help build one another up. No, you are not stuck on love. Travis, you are a lion tamer, baby. You a lion tamer. But also, this is what I'm hearing too, Leos. At some point, when are you going to decide to be self-partnered enough to be your own Ace of Cups fulfillment? Self-partnered. Nobody can make you feel this way but you. It's not long-lasting otherwise. And because you are so impatient for this Two of Cups, I found love, right, on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. You so busy trying to secure the love. Where is the love? Right? You so busy trying to secure the love that you're missing the purpose of some of these people being in your life. When really some of these people were really meant to be a partner to help you grow in whatever area it may be. And not in the bed. So be careful where you're planting your energy, so to speak. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you find love on a two-way street, that's going both ways. Y'all not going the same direction. You going one way, they coming back the other way. Not the same direction. Okay? So now I want y'all to hear me. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. You're going to be by yourself alone. Because we mistake what people are supposed to be, hey Tiana, in our lives. And always want to make them into something that they're not. And you miss the one that's supposed to be there for that love, support, and whatnot. So don't assign somebody a lane where they don't belong, is my point. But now for those of you that are walking in the higher vibration, I will say this. This is a very good week for a solid partner to come into your life. That's going to hold some secrets, right? That's going to hold some secrets and show you some keys to some things that you always needed to know. There you go. No, you sure can't make nobody love you. Right? Jennifer Hudson running around. You're gonna love me. Mm-mm. No, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Mm-hmm. Now that song will be stuck in my head, child. All right, let's move it along because I'm supposed to be on an hour, so we're not gonna be that long. Let's move it on to Virgo. Virgo, who keeps texting me? Dang. You know, it's bad when well, I had to cancel that. It's bad when Verizon be telling you to cover your webcam. What y'all trying to tell? Excuse me, tell me y'all been watching me? I'll stop peeping and creeping. Okay. Who child? Okay, Virgo. I have the Chariot, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Two of Swords. And this good old Six of Cups. She keeps showing up. She keeps showing up. Virgo. Run, Virgo, run. Virgo, you have a big decision to make. And I think that you might be looking too much into the past to make the decision to take you into your future. You need to learn some of the past mistakes and learn some of the past whatevers from the, learn from it. But don't let that be your sole basis for making the decision, because just because it didn't work out in the past doesn't mean it's not going to work out in the future. So, yeah, here we go. Temperance. I got a Sagittarian potentially, but I feel like this is you finally. Ooh, this Empress. She love to show up tonight, baby. She got nothing but love for us tonight, honey. This Empress is showing up and showing out. And the Page of Cups. Let me tell y'all something. When I see these three major arcana here show up, the Chariot, Temperance, and the Empress, this is telling me that your alchemy, your mix, your recipe for bringing whatever this is into your world is on the fast track. And this Empress, she's powerful. She brings lasting manifestation, not temporary, not it's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. No, this is foundational destiny that's coming your way. This is you putting all the pieces in the mixture together and coming up with pure gold. And it's quickly. This Page of Cups is a new emotion, a new vibrational set point is coming your way this week if you take it. It started a couple days ago. A new vibrational set point. This is a powerful full moon. This is a pink moon. Oh, it's not in Virgo. It's in Libra. My bad. The full moon's in Libra. Y'all don't mind me. The moon's in Virgo right now, though. Listen. Thank you. Listen. Virgo, today, tonight, into tomorrow morning, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get into your I want you to get deep. Hey, Trine. You guys, please go to Shonda Rhimes Astrology Conversations and subscribe to my Trine. She is my Scorpio Trine, my Scorpio water sign. Nope, I ain't got the Scorpio yet. We're on Virgo. Virgo, listen. I want you to get into your manifestation zone. I want you to write everything down. I want you to write it down. I want you to look at it. I want you to believe everything that you've been manifesting, that you have been believing for. I want you to put it indelibly into your eyes and into your brain. I want you to speak it into existence. I want your ears to hear it and your heart to believe it. When you put all of this together, that is the recipe for lasting change and manifestation. Hey, Kay. Welcome, everybody. Two of Swords. It's decision time. Are you going to finally step into this power? There's power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. Right? I'm going to tell you what that means in a minute. Ooh, these queens been showing up. You need to make the decision to finally walk in, step in, believe in, speak on your truth with this King of Swords. Here is you, Virgo. Here's you, Queen of Pentacles, so that you could be self-partnered. You know why that song just came to me? There's power, power, wonder worker power in the blood of the Lamb. Let me tell you why that song, that gospel song just came, that old hymn came to me. Because the power is in the covenant. The power is in the belief. There is power in whatever you believe in. That's where you give your power to. There's power in the covenant. Are you going to make the decision to be in covenant or in contract with yourself finally and go on and believe that what you speak comes? What you speak is created. Right? You too have the Six of Cups. There's a lot of us that's got to work on going back to when we were kids and we just believed in ourselves. Now, I never believed in Santa Claus. We weren't allowed to do that. We was not having no man coming down no chimney and taking credit for nothing that our parents bought, and I did the same thing. But my point is, as I believed as a child that I could be whatever I wanted to be. Right? There you go. So go back to that childlike Page of Wands, that childlike belief. No, I wasn't that. Nah, I was straight regular Christian. You gonna come through so much heartache and so much disappointment. It's time for you to get to the other side. It's time for you to say it, believe it, and then leave it right there with the Nine of Wands. Believe it and leave it there and stop digging up. Let me tell you something. Look at this. 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 He got one plant growing. And usually we say that's the Nine of Wands that's resting, right? But he's got one plant growing. He got 8 other plants behind him. You don't see him digging them up, do you? No. He's letting that one plant grow. Now, he might be a little hyper-focused on the one plant. We'll talk about that another time, about being obsessive compulsive. However, he's like, ooh, this plant is growing. He's not running up. They're not. He's not running back and behind there digging up all the seeds he planted, nor is he worried about those other seeds that aren't coming up. Nor is he worried about them other seeds that aren't coming up. He don't care about that. Bit more than a man on the moon. This is growing. So I'm going to need you to plant those seeds for manifestation, especially as we're coming into the full moon in Libra. I kept saying it was a Virgo. But I need you to even start doing that tonight, Virgo. Those full moon meditations that I do, there's one on there under guided meditation for manifestation. It doesn't matter if it's a full moon or not. Go do it. Go do it. It works no matter what. But it's time for you to finally reap. Oh, y'all got a decision to make too, huh? Reap what you sown. It's time for you to sow it, believe it's coming, and just let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Something words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. All right, I'm gonna get up off y'all Virgos. We moving on to Libra. Libra, you got a decision to make too. Hey, Marina. The Two of Swords. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. We have oppression, and then we had a Six of Swords. Listen, Libra, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra. You have this is your decision to make. You can either continue to sit in all of the ish, and you can continue to sit in and replay in your mind all the times it didn't work, and all the times there may have been failure or obstacles, or all the times that people lied, cheated, and stole, or all the times, whatever. Insert time here. You can choose to stay in that. Now, some of you all are also battling some addictions or codependent type relationships as well. Some of you, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is not for everybody. So the shoe don't fit. Please don't try to put it on. Okay? Some of y'all are battling that as well. You're going to have to make a decision whether or not you're going to come out of that. Like, this is the empowering time where you can say, I've hit bottom and I'm ready to get out of this. If you're in a bad relationship that's not healthy for you, that is toxic in any way, this is the time to get out. Okay? Time to get out. Because now it's time for you to move forward and move on. Now it's time for you to leave those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions, that rockiness behind you and move forward. Now, again, here in this card, I'm going to pull it up. There is the sacred geometry, the pyramid sacred geometry there. And that is like a portal in the heavens. You see that triangle up there? That's like that portal in the heavens. That's like a peace, a tranquility, a trinity, all three pieces. It's made up of many triangles. Everything comes together to the singular, to the one, the collective consciousness. Now, some of y'all, Travis, this bodes well for your travel as well. We'll put that there. You've made the decision to leave behind the stuff, and now you're moving forward. So this could be in the near past, and it can be in the present and the near future. Energies are fluid. What do we have here? Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Two of Swords. Oh, ish. Some of y'all got to leave these people. Didn't I just say toxic relationships? For some of y'all, I just said that. Will you go on to the brighter day? A lovely day, right? And your brand new start. Prosperous start. Prosperous new growth. Prosperous new things come in. Make the decision to love yourself and to move into relationships that are going to be good for you. Interpersonal work, whatever it is, it's going to be good for you so you can get to your brighter day and get to your Ace of Pentacles. Very, very lucrative, balanced, abundant new start. What are y'all moving away from? Oh, goodness. Here goes the Two of Swords again. That definitely, some of y'all really need to make a decision. This Two of Swords that came up twice now. Some of y'all really need to make the decision this week that you're going to create with that Temperance card. You're going to create, Libra, create your balance. Create your balance. This is you. Create your balance. It's faded. Let me tell you something. If you don't, those of you that are unwilling to move and you get yourself stuck in a spot, you don't move. It's going to be very difficult for you to move later. This is a full moon coming into your sign, what, tomorrow? 24 hours roughly from now. This full moon coming into your sign. What are you releasing into the universe that's going to manifest? Either releasing from you to get rid of it, or releasing that it comes back to you, that you attract. What are you releasing? Because if you ain't releasing the right stuff, it's going to be some nastiness. The wheel, if you get up and move your butt, move your body, right? Y'all remember that house song, Move Your Body? Y'all remember that? Move your body, sexy body. Anyway, I can't believe that house song just came to my mind. If y'all could have seen me when I was younger in them 80s shaking my butt then, y'all have been like, girl, there is nothing holy or divine about nothing you doing right now. Okay? I'm glad y'all couldn't see me then. Anyway, the wheel will turn in your favor. I'm glad I got some people in this room that know exactly what I'm talking about. House music, yes. From Jersey and Chicago, yes. Ooh, wee. Mm. Yes. Well, it wasn't, it was twerking. Y'all call it twerking. We did that a long time ago, baby. A long time ago. Anyway, if you move away from what you're supposed to, if you go into the newness, if you leave your troubles behind, the wheel of fortune will turn in your favor. However, Libra, if you decide to stay stuck and you sit here and think about it a little bit too long, you're going to get overwhelmed with your emotions, and then you're going to still be carrying other people's burdens into this next cycle. What you're being asked to this conversation has devolved. What you're being asked to do, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is not carry other people's burdens along with you. If you study long, study wrong. It's time to fish or cut bait. This has got to end. Now, there's a lot of you where you've allowed it to end already and you've made your decision, but this is also a request of the rest of you and a warning. Come on now. You got to wake up, get yourself into the right balance. All right? Frankie Hollywood Rodriguez, child. Ooh, wee. Who else? Y'all know I got some of this stuff here, right? Y'all know I got this. Hold on. Where my music at? Where's my music at, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That. What? Who else? Ooh, y'all, we need a house music party one night. That's what we need to do too. House music. House music. Now I'm stuck. Y'all gotta let me be stuck for just a second. I'm gonna find my WBMX mixes, child, from Chicago. Hold on. I'm gonna do one thing, then we're finna do Scorpio. Hold on. I'm just gonna play it for a second. That's Frankie Knuckles. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to play that a little bit. Travis, wake up. Golly. Yes. We want the fun. Oh my gosh. Parliament. Yes. Gotta have that fun. Man, look. Ooh, y'all. It is not. It was not. Travis. See, that's what's wrong with you young folks. I can't believe you ain't never heard Your Love by Frankie Knuckles. Look it up. Look it up. Got to teach you young folks. All right, Scorpio, let me get back to business because now I done wasted time. Anyway, I got more on here, y'all. We'll have some fun later. Okay, Scorpio. Travis, you old enough to know. Y'all gotta finish. I have the strength card. Oof, I got the 9 of swords and I have the wheel of fortune. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, Divine Butterfly. Yeah, it's funny I would play that song right before Scorpio that Travis says is a porn song. Okay, thank you very much. It's fun. I'm having a good time tonight. You all have displayed the inner strength to come past all these worries, these doubts, these anxieties of your recent past. Some of you, there are still some worries and doubts and anxieties, and that's kind of normal for Scorpio. I get it. Because it's in your cave. But you have the strength to overcome the rest of it too. It's not as murky as it seems, and there's not as much to be concerned with as it seems, because the wheel is definitely turning in your favor. Okay? The wheel is definitely turning in your favor. So let's see what we got for Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio. On the strength card, yep, you've unburdened yourself with the 10 of Wands. You really have, worked very hard. It was a little difficult to let go of other people's burdens and kind of reignite your own passion and be willing to take okay, thank you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, new jobs, new ways of earning money, new friendships for some of you. New friendships that has now brought you to victory. And some of you might not be able to see victory in totality, but it's there. Like in the spirit realm, you've turned a corner. In the manifestation realm, you've turned a corner. You might not be seeing it physically. Some of you are seeing just a really, I'm hearing the tip of the iceberg and it's just trickling in. What you see now as victory is just going to grow. It's going to get way bigger than what you could ever have imagined from what you see now. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you knew what was underneath the surface. Right? 9 of Swords. What have you been worried about? Ooh, lots of hurt, lots of disappointments. Being concerned that that these new people are going to disappoint you. They're not. We might have a Capricorn in the mix, but also definitely what I feel is financial stability and financial abundance coming. And here's the daggone 6 of Cups. I should have just left this 6 of Cups out here for damn near everybody. Everybody just get it. Everybody, right? Everybody get it. You get a 6 of Cups, you get a 6 of Cups, you get a 6 of Cups. Because everybody is getting that 6 of Cups. Again, go back to childhood. Well, maybe not. Let me put this to y'all this way. I want you to be observant of children and how they believe. Children and how they believe. Because sometimes y'all Scorpios, like, I don't know how y'all were as children, but y'all might not have believed nobody then. So I can't say go back to being a child. Let me observe other children's, okay? And how they are just so open and so like, whoo, and I know that might be a little foreign and you might be like, they're being a little naive, but a little naivete is what's necessary right now. A little more faith, right? A little more faith. No inhibition, none, now, not a lick or a louie. Here we go. On the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. Man, Just a beautiful renewal. And here you are. You are being renewed. You are being renewed with that death card. It is overwhelming right now because and you might not show it. I know you don't. But it's okay. Because what comes out on the other side is you absolutely owning your kingdom and your queendom. Don't lose faith. Don't lose sight. Be the emperor. Be stubborn with it. Knight of Pentacles. I also need you to kind of squirrel away some coins, so don't get to spending too much. Conflict. What else? I'm getting a lot for you guys. Is that inner conflict? Outer conflict. So the inner conflict you're feeling, it's kind of like, you know, when you're growing, sometimes it's uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable. You're changing. Like you're ready to change and you want to change and it's cool, but it's still a little uncomfortable in the process. But your inner strength is going to carry you through and take you to inner peace by the time it's all over with. This is a really big change. This is a really big step up. This is a really big growth for you. A really big upgrade. But you will see some financial stability at the end of this rainbow. Definitely see some financial stability at the end of this. Okay, the bag will be secured. All right, we got 4 more signs left to do. We doing good tonight, y'all. I've been not paying attention and squirreled and got distracted by my house music. House music. Okay, anyway. All right, what are we on? Sagittarians. What y'all doing? Ooh, Saggies. Interesting. I have the 4 of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups. A lot of emotion. And I have the Moon. Sagittarians, you've been in deep thought, deep contemplation. But you needed to slow down for a hot second, so I'm okay with that. Ace of Cups, renewal from the inside out. Your cup overflows in a beautiful fashion, in a beautiful manner. Secrets, inner secrets, your inner secrets. Look, she's got a, what is this? She's got kind of a pyramid looking tower, maybe. It's rather shadowy. The moon is full behind her, and all of the moon phases are encircling her, or encircling the moon. So it's like she's understanding and getting a download of all of the secrets. With clear understanding of why each thing had to happen when it had to happen. This is probably having to do with work or career with that Eight of Pentacles. And some of you may have been in a legal battle as well in regard to your job, in regard to, or you're about to be in a legal battle. Your job, your career, your business. Been working very diligently at this potential legal battle or current. Oh, and here's the Ace of Cups. It turns out okay, those of you that are in a legal battle. It turns out fine. It's going to be in your favor, and it's going to be for the best thing you ever did, so don't doubt it. I'll be very interested in hearing, Sagittarians, who that is for. What is this Ace of Cups? Ooh, you're coming out of conflict. You're coming out of, let me tell you something. Some of you all had these thoughts. You had a way of thinking, way of living, way of doing that really was contrary to what was going to give you the ultimate in happiness. The way you've been living and the way you've been speaking and the way you've been thinking, as it turns out, once you decided to change it and get rid of certain people and bring other people into your life, you realized that you were really killing yourself. Yeah, because you finally started living in your truth with the King of Swords. And started loving yourself completely and being self-fulfilled. Not needing other people to fulfill you. Not needing other people's validation or verification to fulfill you. But you've become self-fulfilled, and now that's why your cup can runneth over. Now that's why the creative energy can flow. Now that's why all of this now that's why everything is falling into place. With the moon, that's why all these secrets are finally being revealed. Oh, here we go, the wheel. Turning in your favor. You're very self-reliant with the Queen of Wands, which also could be yourself as well. Page of Pentacles, new friendships. Ooh, new money. Ooh, and the Page of Wands. You got a lot of newness going on. Yeah. A whole brand new adventure. It feels like a whole new you. Because you've finally unlocked all these secrets that were holding you back. So this week, what I need you to do during this week is, if there are some remaining secrets or there are some remaining inner thoughts and whatnot, let them come out, let them be loosed, look at what's happening, look at what's revealed to you. You will have some new friends and some new allies that are going to come into your world and assist you in this process as well. And again, I don't know if some of you are in a legal battle, but if you are, it does turn out in your favor. I need you to still, put some intention towards it and still work on it in that regard. But there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry about it. It's all going to resolve itself for the good. The Pokemon gym. All right, we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. We're almost done, guys. Capricorn. Let's get to wrapping it up. Okay. I've got the Akashic Records for Capricorn. Justice and the Two of Wands. Capricorn. The future is held in your past. The future is held in you balancing your karma. The future is in you clearing your karma. The future is in you dealing with the wrongs, the rights. The future is held in you going back as well and discovering the real you. Deciding whether or not to do your shadow work or deciding whether or not to just let it go. I do feel like there's still justice either that's going to be served. And by this, I mean this. There's a balancing that has to happen. And not all of you have to balance or clear some bad karma. But karma still needs to be cleared no matter what. Because I feel like there's almost a way for you to avoid some bad things happening if you take action now. Yeah, that's where your fortune lies. You've been stuck a little bit because I'm not sure that you really wanted to face all of it. Some of you have been facing it and now you're seeing yourself coming into balance. But as you face this and as you kind of go back a little further, you'll see some manifestation come forward to let you know you're doing the right thing in the right path. But always guard your heart with the Seven of Wands. With the Justice card, woof, boy. Some of you guys have to let other people get their karma. Could be a Pisces involved. Could also just be someone that's holding back secrets or you're holding their secrets. Ooh, that's really what I'm hearing. until you let their secrets go and let them deal with their own stuff, you can't have this new start. It's not your job to carry it on. And some of y'all, this is kind of deep. Some of y'all were in soul contracts with these people on some kind of level. You created a new soul contract, and now it's like you think you can clear their karma for them? No. There's all those others of you that are in karmic relationships right now, and that might be why I'm hearing this clearing the karma. That you're in karmic relationships and it's time for you to come on out of it. You got to make your own decision with the Two of Wands. You have to make your own decision to come out. Like nobody can make that for you. You're in deep thought about it. You really want to do it. You've been waiting to, you've been putting it on pause. Oh God. You too have the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. Live your truth, baby. And it's really tearing you up. It's tearing you apart every day. It's tearing you apart. Oh girl, what can I say? Oh my gosh, let me catch a key on that. 'Cause he's loving, touching another. Okay, I don't know who's being cheated on. You know, you could be cheated on, and it's not that you're in a relationship. You could be cheated on because they're giving you because you're like in some sort of relationship, like interaction, but they're giving their energy away, or they're betraying you in some sort of way. And it's your turn, girl, to cry. That's it. Thank you. Now, this is a tower moment for y'all. Either you're going to let this, and it's going to be overwhelming. But at the end of it, if you walk through it and let it happen, then you get 10 of Pentacles. You get abundance. You get completion of this cycle and you can move forward. However, if you don't decide to do it, na 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 na. Yep. Yeah, that's a journey song. Just for those of you that don't know, I have all sorts of tunes that run through my head. Journey, a band in the 80s. Loving, touching, squeezing. You never know what's the next. That's not it. What's the next song that's coming up? Whew, all right, Aquarius. Whew. All right. You never know what's coming on in my brain. Aquarius, I have the 9 of Cups, very good, the 5 of Swords, good boy, and the 7 of Crystals. Aquarians, what are you fighting? Aquarians, you have this point right now where really all is good. There's really not much that's wrong here. Things are really working in your favor. If you really look at life, it's really not bad. On the whole, it could be worse. But you need to be self-fulfilled and self-partnered. And herein lies the rub. Herein lies the conflict. You know you need to be self-partnered, but you would like other peeps. You know what I'm saying? You want, right? You don't want to be all alone. I get it. You would like to be self-partnered. Or sometimes you feel self-partnered. Or maybe you're fighting being self-partnered. Because some of you don't. And you don't want to admit it. It's easier sometimes to stay in the methodologies and the ways that we were, rather than change into something new. It's easier to sit in a way of thinking and believing that fits the narrative and the echo chamber than it is to break out and have independent thought and independent statements and feelings and emotions. Easier. Because at the point you have your independent thought, at the point you believe what you wish to believe, then all of a sudden, now you have to question everything. And that's uncomfortable. The admission that perhaps I wasn't looking at things the right way, or not the right way, that's not the right way to say it, that I could have looked at things differently. That's not very easy. But if you choose to do this, and I think probably what's keeping you in the old thought is you're still getting a little bit of manifestation here, a little bit of manifestation there. So it's like, I don't know that I have to move. 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is easier. This is like group think. It's going to be a celebratory time when you do come out. Oh my gosh, and here's the 5 of Swords again. Oh my gosh, you do not want to fight the group, do you? You are trapped in your own mind. Why is this 5 of Swords here? Because you're not letting you're not letting a chapter close that's supposed to close. When you let that chapter close, you'll come into balance. Right now, you're not in balance. And you're moving along slowly. You ain't really trying to run to this new way of living. You trying to, maybe if I take one little step here to be all right. No, come on, man. Keep it moving. 7 of Crystals. See, neither way is necessarily wrong. And both ways will get you somewhere, a little something. But don't you want all of it? Because the longer you stay in this duality of, well, I think I should be over here, but I'm not ready to let this go. I'm not ready to be self-partnered. I'm not ready to have independence. It's going to get toxic and ugly. You'll be further Justice card out of balance. And you will not be able to light your own way and be certain of your own path. So, go into hermit mode and stop with the group think. Go into hermit mode. Stop listening to everybody else. You actually, I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this. Listen to me. Aquarians, you actually know what you're supposed to do. Because I'm hearing that right now. You all have been told. I'm not coming down hard on anybody. I'm sorry if that comes off like that. But y'all been told. Y'all been guided. You can't be convinced if you don't want to be. And unfortunately, you are convincing yourself. Uranus in Aquarius should be good because that's its home sign. You like to change quickly. So this definitely ain't for you. Aquarians, when you fight radical change within self, and when you don't move from one group think to another one, in other words, you're always after the greater good and the higher good, but sometimes your own individuality and your own individual ideas and ideals get in the way. Your humanity gets in the way of the God think. So that's kind of where I'm at, is like, you gotta release the humanity and just see things from the 30,000 foot view. From the God, you got to get to the God thing and leave the humanity here. Not that you don't have compassion for humanity, but this has to be your perspective and not down here. That's what I'm saying. Okay, last but not least for the week, Pisces. Ace of Swords, Serenity, and Three of Wands. Ace of Swords, Serenity, and Three of Wands. Wow, are you guys coming into a new way to... Let me see something here. Oh, I opened it right there. Okay, the Serenity card. Sometimes it is important to step back from the noise and chaos of the world. There's nothing wrong with seeking out your own space, so introspection offers spiritual teachings that can only come from within. This in turn allows you to expand your field of perception and connect with your higher self. So, Pisces, you'll probably never hear me say this again. I think it's okay for you to do your deep dive. Go within. You can't hear clearly what your new thought is. You can't hear clearly what your path is. You can't get the message clearly from your higher self, from God, from the universe, unless you cut out the noise. Because that is when your ship and all of the secrets and everything comes in and comes towards you and makes complete sense with that Three of Wands. That's when you really grasp it. That's when you grab a hold of it. What is this Ace of Swords? Yeah, this is going to be, this Ace of Swords idea is really about self-sufficiency, financially and otherwise. It's allowing you to close a chapter with the World card. Now, I don't want y'all Pisceans staying long with this deep dive now. Yep, and abundance comes with this deep dive. Abundance comes when you quiet everybody else's mouth. Then all of a sudden you can find your own voice. You can hear clearly when ain't nobody else talking. Serenity, that's what we already know what that is all about, right? What else is here? Yeah, and they're saying do it quickly, so that you can get to your brighter day with the sun. Yeah. Yeah, and you can get to this Queen of Wands being full of promise, right? Full of promise. Why is this Three of Wands here? Ooh, with the Three of Pentacles. New partnerships, commission to do new things. Two of Wands, you'll be able to make a clear-cut decision on what your direction should be. Here you go. Study it, though, with the Hermit. You could have a Virgo coming in to help you as well. Plan it. That's what I'm hearing. Get the plans, too. Don't just get the idea. Don't just get the dream. Get the plans, or find somebody to help you plan, so that you can bring this into manifestation and fulfillment. And soon, there may be some, soon you'll be able to travel back up to the surface. But this is good for you this week, Pisces. I'm going to let you be in your little deep dive. So for full moon time, really go within and tap into those dreams, and then release these dreams out. Put that energy behind it. Okay? That's what we need to do for it. You're going to get some new partnerships, new assistance, new all that kind of stuff. Sufficiency, and monetary and financial stability. All right. Whoo, child. We did it. Under 2 hours, even with me getting sidetracked. Okay. All right. So listen, guys. That concludes this week. Don't forget, I have got 40%. Oops, not that one. I got 40% off my live sessions. 40% off my live sessions all this week still. We'll keep that going for a little bit. You guys, if you want to support the channel, Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App, go to heartofinspiration.net if you wish to get a session and put some time with, schedule some time with me. Mediumship, readings, whatever, Reiki, energy work, but go there to schedule it. We're going to see you guys in just a little bit. I'm coming right back with the full moon astrological discussion at the top of the hour. All right? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye.